When it's about time to go down, first you want the steaks out so that they can come to room temperature. So we let it get up to room temperature for about an hour and a half. It's nice and cold right now. We may let it come up to room temperature for about an hour and a half to 2 hours. So what I'm gonna do is cover it up with some plastic saran wrap, and we go put some salt on it, let it sweat. Then we'll wait another an hour, put more salt on it. That way you can get the sweating. That way that meat can sweat. Then it can, excuse me, draw the salt back up into the meat. You ready? When it's about time to go down, first you want the steaks out so that they can come to room temperature. So we let it get up to room temperature for about an hour and a half. It's nice and cold right now. We may let it come up to room temperature for about an hour and a half to 2 hours. So what I'm gonna do is cover it up with some plastic saran wrap, and we go put some salt on it, let it sweat. Then we'll wait another an hour, put more salt on it. That way you can get the sweating. That way that meat can sweat. Then it can, excuse me, draw the salt back up into the meat. You ready? Okay, as you can see, I'm broiling on high. I have one pan in there. I have it that close when I'm broiling, getting that nice and hot for about 15 minutes. And then when I do, I bring it out and I let it start searing. After I let it sear for about 2 or 3 minutes on this side, then I flip it over, then I put it back in there. And like you said, you know, if you want some medium rare, you go about 135, 137. If you want a little bit more than that, go about 140. Make sure you use a thermometer. So right now we're giving that sear. I don't even push on mine because I'm not trying to push out the juices. The pan is nice and hot. I mean, when I did push it down, I used my hands to push it down. But right now, you have this heat right here. Now, a catch that some people may mess up on, you got to watch this because it's on broil. But if you keep it closed like that, that heating element is going to stay on, but I want the pan hot right now. But when I throw this meat in here, you're going to see that I leave it cracked. I don't want it cracked that much. I may even put a piece of block of wood in there just so that it's left open about like such. But I'm going to leave it like that and it should be okay. That way that heating element continues to go, you know, because if you have it in there so much, it's just going to bake, but it'll release a little bit of heat, but that's just how I do it. And you don't get too much steam or too much smoke coming out of there, even though you have it on high. But that's what you do. So right now, what I'm going to do, this is for about 2 minutes. And you don't want to move this around a lot. Move it around once or something like that, but I'm just going to make sure it sears good. Also, what you want to do, you want to score your meat on some of this fat because you don't want it to curl up. So if you score this on the side where you have a little fat retention where it releases it, that way it won't curl up. Alright, so what I'm going to do is go ahead and flip it over. Okay. And now I'm going to go ahead and stick it in here, and I'm not going to move it anymore. I really don't want to keep opening it up, but I have to do this one here. So that's going to stay closed. Pretty much like that. Go ahead and get the next one. That's it. that sear on it. Get that sear on it. Not pushing it all the way, just a little pressure. That's good right there. Let that stay like that, maybe 2 minutes. You know, that's about the size of the thickness there. Again, I leave mine cracked. Some people may shut it all away because depending from this point on, it depends on your broiler, but it may take about a good 8 minutes to cook and it should be done. Again, if you like it well done, you got rare, medium rare, and well done. So if you're looking for rare, you're probably about 120, I don't know, 132. But I know medium rare, you're going to be probably about 135, 137. And anything over that, you're going to be well done. So there we go. Let's continue.